Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Satisfactory. When we last left you, we were starting to dismantle the base. Well, the base is dismantled and I think we've gone through 10 storage containers of supplies, because if you look here, this is much cleaner now. And cleaner and clearer. The storage container here we can deal. It's actually going through the machine pretty quickly. I understand ore doesn't really give anything. Since we have started putting things into the sink, we have made almost a little over 30 tickets, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but sorry. 30 tickets is not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's better. So our miners here upgraded to Mark II. All the miners down here upgraded to Mark II. They're all feeding back into storage containers. We have the raw iron feeding into mergers, and a merger into a split into another merger that then gets split through a load balancing into a manifold of 8 iron smelters twice. So we have 16 smelters working just on iron ingots. They're full up. They're running smoothly. They all have power. What we also did was we started on the next floor. Now, it does clip a little bit, but that's fine with me. Over here, we have another manifold balancer. All this does, it strictly makes copper ore. Well, copper ingots. That's all this machine does. That's its entire purpose in life, to just make copper ingots. We still have our coal, and we have our iron over here set up for steel, which we have to rebuild. We have our storage container cement here. We'll probably change or get rid of. Not too sure yet. We did upgrade the constructors over there to Mark III beltings. So all of that is Mark III belts for cement. Our reconstituted SAM, reanimated SAM, sorry, is full. It's working great. And cement and SAM ore currently feed over all the way through here to a little system I've started to build that comes all the way up here into the back and starts feeding into storage containers that we set up last time. So once we get more parts, we can start adding them to the filters. I don't. Do we need... Where is it? Copper sheets. It's used for something. Okay, copper sheets are used for alternate. So they're using AI limiters. We can actually do AI limiters? Interesting. I did not know that. So we will probably... we'll work on that. but I don't know what it's being made for in here. So that's an alternate recipe. So they're used in alternate copper. It's probably going to be used a lot in other stuff. Either way, uh, we still have to get all that set up. Our second floor here is all going to be parts assembly. Well, parts making. So we're going to just do more load balanced manifolds. And this second floor is just going to be parts. So floor 1 is ingots and ingots and ingots. Floor 2 is going to be parts. We're going to make a third floor. That is going to be assemblers and stuff like that. So bars, parts, assembly, probably manufacturing further up. Now, will this suffice to cover everything? Honestly, I highly don't. But we will do what we can. Okay, we're missing concrete. So let's grab some concrete. Do a bit of slide. Okay. Jump and jump and jump. Oh, we also did spend some tickets. We got the juke. Oh, we got the boombox. We got tapes. We got catwalks and stuff like that going. Okay. Build that. Now, how are we looking on this side? Are we okay? Looks fine to me. We should be able to expand a little bit. We don't want to go too far just yet, because I don't know how much of this we're actually going to be using. We can always build off screen. We're just going to get a little bit set up. So, first thing we want to do is get the basic iron parts set up. So we're going to start down here. We want constructors across one part into another part. Okay. We will construct you right here. Two, three. Opening. Right. Here. Two, three. So, leave those there. You are going to be alternate cast screws. 6 cast screws. That's going to be useful, because we had six constructors set up last time. Just 4 screws, and it was doing pretty much what we needed. So we're going to get our logistics. I really should be adding this to the hopper. But I'm not going to yet. So, and like this. Like you. And like you. So, we'll come over here. Because we're going to need a splitter. Multiple splitters, really. Put you here. And 3. We can run the belting in a moment. There's fine. Okay. Got these set up. Belts. And because we have the resources, we're only using Mark IIIs. Which might be a bit of a waste. But we have supplies at the moment. Okay. So we need to come back over here. We need another splitter. Line you up right here. Fine. Boop. In. In. Okay. Nice. Done. Beautiful and fancy. So. We want Q, logistics, Mark III. Can we spin you a little bit? Yes. So, we're going to start abusing our conveyor belt systems. So, first up, we need another splitter. Oh! Let's say right about here. Okay, you will feed in. We want another lifter. Right here. Okay, your output, like you. And put you back to normal. Conveyor belt is too long. How long can we go? What do you mean it's clipping? Who the fuck is clipping? Right here. You're fine. We don't care about clipping. We just want to run it in and up. So, pipe in. Okay. We need to get back to our ladder here. Ladder. Ladder. Ladder stuck. Now we just have one last pipe conveyor belt. Go from here into the splitter. Go! Okay. We'll let it get back stuffed and filled. And while we do that, we need to set up power poles. Power pole here. Power pole here. And power pole here. So, grab our power. Start running into the pole. No, stop. Power to the pole. Pole to the machine. Machine to the pole. Run this over here. And right here. Okay. So we're going to run more line. Power cable. Connect you here. Power line. Direct connection to the grid. Now, could we connect this to a different part of the grid? Or differently? Most likely, but we're not going to. That's about as simple as I get. Okay, so you, my friend, make screws. Okay, nice little bit of screw setup. Set you up. There. Now we can just let the screws start backlogging. Okay. And now over here, we need to get another setup going. So we want splitters right here. Here and here. Now we switch over production, constructors. Okay, let's lock the hologram there for a moment. Good enough. Right there. Flip it. Move it back a touch. We're in the way. Just like that. Now, you good sir, are going to be set up for iron rods. Iron rods, iron rod. Rod. So this, at full speed, will be giving roughly 45 iron rods a minute. Is that enough for everything? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. If it is, wonderful. If not, there's always scale. Okay. There's fine. Orange, orange, orange. Thank you. You are mergers, right? Yes, okay. I'm concerned there for a moment. So now we more splitters. Splitter. Another splitter. Belting. Belts. I want to make sure we get as much as we can done before we start running the lower cables. Come over this side. Belt to belt. Belt, belt. Okay. So now we need another splitter right here. So we can feed into the sides. Okay. Belt, belt. Okay, we need Mark 3. Okay, flip. Thank you. Right about here. That's fine for me. So we're going to run our piping. Okay, spin it this way. Bring it down a notch. Bring you back to default. So we need to bring you over here. Okay. And this should be feeding. We're going to just build another ladder. Architecture. Ladder. Because I don't want to keep running around. More than I need to. So it's just iron rods. Okay. Belts. Missing materials. Still beam. Well, that is the one downside of running everything with steel. We're using our steel up. But that is a-okay in my books. We have materials to burn. Deposit. Quartz. How are we on plates, actually? We could use a couple of plates. It's also why we didn't feed everything to the all-powerful awesome sink. Grab 3 stacks of you. 3 stacks of you. Now we can run back over. And with ladders everywhere, it means getting back up is just that much easier. And with that, we have iron going in. We got screws being made. We have rods going to be made. So, we need more power poles. Or do we? Mr. Power Pole, how many connections do you have left? 7? You have 3 left? I don't want to step on your toes. We're just going to make a new one. Power line. You. To you. To you. Grab a power line here. Come down here. Hook it up on the line. Okay, that'll take the power off for a moment. It's no big problem. Next. Okay, power's back in. Stop that. Stop. Build. Oh, it got swapped. Fucking Christ. Okay. Up. Power lines. You. Power line over here. Connector. Connections. Okay. Everybody's making rods. Yes? Yes. Okay. So that's screws, rods. Now we need to make plates. Oh, we're going to need more room, aren't we? Well then. Let's see just how much room we need. So we want logistics, splitter, right here. Because I don't mind making more foundations. Foundations are not an issue. Making sure everything is fairly clean and set up is the bigger issue. Three. Because last time we were making things, steel plates was one of our bigger issues. Now, that may not seem too much of an issue to anybody else, but it was slowing down bigger construction. So, merger. Here. Because we were low on plates all the time, things like tier 2 plates weren't getting constructed quick enough, which meant frames weren't being constructed quick enough, which means other things were slowed down. You here. We'll take you back here. No, we want to move you back one more tick. Constructor. Right about here. Okay, build. Okay. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, give me 2 base. Seeing as we're using all the room already. Okay. So we need logistics, splitter, here, here, and here. Belt to belt. Okay. So belts are in, belts are on. We require another splitter. Line you up. Up. Belts in straight mode. Belt in straight mode. Go back to default. So, with our power connector here, we need to build power pole here. Power lines. Power lines. Plates. 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 Yep, plates. Plates. Iron plates. Iron plates. And iron plates. Okay. Now we get another power pole set up right here. Here. And run it over this connector. So, logistics, repeat what we did earlier. Mark III conveyor belt. Okay. We can bring you down. You're fine there. Okay. Now you just come over here. We'll grab our next connector. Mark III. Spin you this way. And you need to come all the way down here. I'm really glad I bought the roof attachment, because it is doing heavy work right now. Like, I did not assume to be using the roof attachment to this extent. Now we can come up here. And it should be ready for connections. Just like that. There. We now have steel plates, steel rods, and screws being made. We're getting a nice little backlog of things. Is that exactly what we want? Now, next on the list. So, plates, rods. We need to get the copper going. We got screws. Reinforced plates. Reinforced plates is going to be on the next floor. So, on this floor, we still need to make copper sheets. What else can we make here? Steel. We need to make steel parts. Modular frame. You are absolutely floor 2 kind of product. Okay. So, before anything else, we want to get some splitters set up. Like this. Okay, rod. You're splitting rods. You are going to be splitting plates. You'll be splitting screws. Okay. Now, why do we have splitters? Well, because we have stuff all the way down here that needs to be refilled. But we can work on that a little later. Do we have... We need cement. Plates are fun. So we need cement. Boop, boop. We gotta fill this entire gap up. Actually, what? Parts. Okay, iron ingots. So, recipe, yeah, that's fine. Used in plates, rods, screws, some other stuff we don't have. Okay, plates. Used in portable miner, reinforced plates, both iron plates, So you are just... Plates are only used in reinforced iron plates. It's fine. Iron rod, so far, used in zappers, miner, screws, we chainsaw, rotors, which are a bitch, modular frames, Xeno basher, rebar gun, rebar zipline. Okay. Reinforced plate alone. And zapper, chainsaw, scanner, frame, smart plate, crystal oscillator. So nothing. Okay, so we need to get the copper set up now. That is our current stopgap of copper and steel are our current stopgaps. So we're going to get our zoop. Zoop. Zoop, zoop. Bring you over. Gotta keep building our foundations. Last time I looked, I was only halfway to the foundation achievement. So, the more we build, the closer to that we get. Which is nice. Okay. And with that, we have our foundations. So we'll come down here. So we have our copper right here. Okay. Copper. We want a splitter. No, up. Thank you. Boop, boop. Here. Okay. Now that'll give us 3 outputs for copper. So we need to make another ladder. That is our next goal. Because we're going to be down here. So architecture, ladder. This is one of the best purchases I did in the awesome shop. Up, up, up. Okay, we have all this room to use. So we are going to start using it. Production. Constructor. We are going to push the first one right here. Okay, constructors. We want our splitters. Logistics. Splitter. Right here. Okay, swap you to our merger. Here. Here. So, we need production. Constructor-con. 1, 2, and 3. Boo-doo-doo-boo. Okay. Okay, you got splitters on your side, so we need to put splitters on this side. Logistics. Splitter. Right here. 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 So we need another splitter right here. So splitter from you. Straight mode. Straight mode. In. Come on. You can do it. Default. Just like that. Now, first one we're going to do is wires. So, copper, wire. It's going to be a lot of copper wire. Because we have a lot of things to make. Is this overkill? Absolutely. I'm not going to deny it anymore. This is massive overkill. But that is, that was the point of this. To overkill the design. Okay, belts, belts. Everybody has belts. Yes? Okay. Now we need to get our ore, our bars, in. So Mark 3 lift. Ow! I fell. Okay, so you need to... Okay, so Mark 3. Thank you. You need to add one more. Turn you around. Just like that. Okay. We'll bring our first one. Up. Over. Like this. We don't care about clipping. So with that, we should be seeing copper coming in. Like this. That'll be splitting. Load split. Back stuff. Copper. Lovely. Now we just need power. Again. So power lines. Power line here. We're going to put a power pole right here. Power pole. Now you may be wondering, what exactly am I doing? We need to run power lines. And seeing as we need to do power lines for a lot of things, I'm just going to pre-make a bunch. If they end up in the way, we can always fix it. It's not a big problem. Okay, there. And here. Okay, cable. Okay, we'll bring this one over. Pop it in line. Connecting. Connections. Connector. Connect. Connect. Connect 4. See, wasn't that terrible? Okay, we got all the wire going. The bars are refilling. It's absolutely lovely. So, now we want to start here. Back to logistics. Grab a splitter. Line them up. Hold on. Parts. Cable. That's what I thought. These are power lines. So far, cables are used in oscillator, detonator, zipline, auto wire, high-speed connector, and maybe one more thing. So we don't need a dedicated setup or cable to wire, because we already have wire. Some fluctuator, crafting bench. We're not worried about that. Satyrs we're worried about. So far we're just worried about getting satyrs. Okay. While we're here, we're going to set up the splitter for this. Right about here. So, production, constructor. I need more cables. Fair enough. To the depository. Cable. Thank you. I'll pop. Okay, we'll run it back up. Okay. Constructor. Orange to orange. Yes. Stop that. Stop it. Right here. Okay. Okay. Now we just have to set up the alternate side. Mr. Powerpole, you are in the way. That is fine. We will work around you. Logistics. Merger. This way. Right here. Merger to merger. Production. Constructor. Rotate. In. Mergers are set up. Constructors are set up. So you, good sir, are making cables. Cable cables. More cable. And cable. Okay. Now he's got to come over here. Set up more splitters. Logistics. Splitter. And in. Okay. So we need another splitter here. Line it up nicely. Thank you. Up on top. Okay, we want straight split into here, here, here. Oh, we're gonna run another layer. Zoops all the way down. Because if we didn't run this layer, we'll be running out of foundations. Which is a bit annoying. Okay, ladder, dismantle. Okay, belts. Wire. In. Wire. In. Now, that, I must say, is looking pretty fucking lovely. Everybody's getting a little back stuffed. So you're making 30 cables a minute. That takes 60 wires a minute. That's fine. You, good connectors, still have connections. Okay. Okay, no, power. Power. To the pole. Connector. 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 Now, we may eventually run out of parts for everything. That is okay. We're not too worried about that. What we are worried about right now is getting enough parts for everybody. What exactly are we using wire for again? So wire, cables, satyrs, and whatever that is all going to be. So I am fine with a big chunk of this going to satyrs. Oh, we need more room already, don't we? We do. Well, No, can't do all of it. So we need to run actual copper. Here. So we require start setting up our splitters again. Right about here. On top, please. Thank you. Thank you. Production. Constructors. 1, 2, 3. Configure constructor. So you are taking copper. Copper. And more copper. So we need logistics, merger, here. We're going to need this room here. Okay. Foundations. Give me a zoop. And a zoop. Lovely. So, production, constructor. You're fine. Come on, line up. Thank you. Approaching each other's object space. Okay, dismantle you. Because you want to be a bitch. Constructor. Here. Okay. Rebuild a power pole. Because they decide to be a little bit of a bitch. We'll take it out a notch. So it doesn't have a hissy fucking fit. Okay, build, build. Insert, insert, insert. Okay, now we come over here. We get our splitter set up. Power logistics. Splitters. Right about here. 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 Just like that. Okay. Now come over here. We get another splitter set up. Splitter. Right there is fine. Do we not have piping set up over here? You go in. Stop that, please. Insert, insert. Okay. Come down here. Okay, Q, architecture. Give me a ladder. Right here. Okay. Logistics. Mark 3. Yeah, seems fine. Okay, come up. Built in. Okay, so we need to run copper. Up. This way. Well, let's see if we can get it straight. Or straight-ish. And that should be feeding copper in. Copper in. Lovely. Okay, now we just have to run power for you. Okay. Power line. Stop that. Let me up. Okay, power. Are you not configured? God damn it. Copper sheets, please. And more copper sheets. Okay. For the last time this part, YouTube, we have one more splitter. And that, YouTube, is it for this part. It is still dark in the game. I've been running long hours and days in here. But we have iron sheets, iron rods, iron screws, copper cable, copper wire, copper plate, or copper sheets. Yeah, copper sheets. We are progressing. It is slow. Fisket is yelling at us, but we're making progress. We are rebuilding, and that is what is important. Off screen, I will try to get this reset up. It is probably going to look ugly as sin. But it'll work. And with the sunrise, we say goodbye, YouTube. Tune in next time for Let's Play Satisfactory.